Everyone. It is Wednesday afternoon, October 1st. We are in a new apartment. It's technically a townhouse, but we'll just call it an apartment because it is a rental. We moved last Wednesday, the movers came and packed up most of our stuff. I wanted to do the bedroom and the nursery myself. The nursery, which has never really been a nursery, but so I packed up those rooms and they packed up everything else pretty much, more or less. They didn't do a fantastic job, but and then last Thursday they moved us, and we're doing relatively well with unpacking. There's still boxes everywhere, and because we did not pack our own stuff up, we don't know where half the stuff that we need to find is. So like we're constantly opening up lots of boxes. The boxes are not labeled really well. Like they have at least the room on them, but like there's a wide variety of stuff that could be from the kitchen, and they even labeled like the stuff from the dining room, kitchen. So some of the boxes are a little bit more detailed, but some of them are just say kitchen or whatever, and so it's hard to. I have a lovely bruise there. That's a moving injury. I've got bruises like all over the place from moving stuff and moving stuff around. So we're getting there. We're slowly unpacking, but it's taking a while, and really like the new place. It's quite a bit more space. Lex is here. You want to say hi? You have 2 drinks? Yeah. So there's quite a bit more space. It's multi-level, which is nice because there's a little bit more separation, and we have a basement with some storage space and a washer and dryer, which is really nice, although the dryer is not very good. But whatever. I'm glad to have our own. And then this is the main floor. And this is the living room, and then we have the kitchen and the dining area, and there's a half bathroom here, and then upstairs there's 2 bedrooms and a full bath in the hall, and then off the master bedroom there's a 3/4 bath. So a lot of space, very nice. We have a nice deck there. We have like a communal green backyard kind of with like a hill. So really nice. It's much quieter here than it was at our old place, which is really nice. It's just better. But it's so stressful moving. It's so stressful moving with a toddler. Basically, in order to keep him contained while the movers were there, like bringing stuff out to the truck, I wore him on my back, in my boba, like the whole time. And then when I got here to help like rearrange stuff, I wore him again and was like moving furniture around while wearing him on my back, which I'm sure is not a good idea, but like there was really no other good solution. So yeah. So anyway, so we're settling in. It has been, like I said, super stressful, and I hate moving, and this move was supposed to be our last move, because when we moved this time around, we were supposed to be moving into a house. Like, we were supposed to have bought a house, and this was supposed to be, like, it for at least a good stretch of time. And instead of that, we are definitely going to be moving again in the next year or 2. So that's kind of hard. But stuff happens, whatever. This could have happened even without Eric's diagnosis and going through all of that. But it still just sucks. This is just kind of like a rambly update, by the way. As far as news with Lex, he turned 17 months yesterday, which is amazing. That he's going to be a year and a half next month. I can't believe that. And he officially self-weaned. About 2 weeks ago, he nursed for the last time. Like, I wish that I had known that it was going to be the last time, but of course, you can't really know that unless you're the one making that decision. So, yeah, sad about it. Like, really proud of what we accomplished and how long we made it and everything, but sad about it. So it is what it is. Like, he's fine. He probably would have stopped quite a bit earlier if I had not kind of pushed to keep him nursing. So that's been kind of hard. He also has now cut 2 molars, his top molars. I think he's in the process of cutting the bottom ones, and he also has cut 2 other teeth, 1 on top, 1 on bottom. So now he has 4 on top, 4 on bottom, although 1 on each is not, it's just like starting to come in. And he has 2 molars, so he has 10 teeth through, and is cutting the bottom molars, and it looks like some other teeth are like about to come through. So it seems like all of a sudden he's like gonna get this whole big surge of teeth, which is okay. Like, I'm okay with that if we can just get through it, but like, it's been really rough teething. He had cold symptoms basically, and like a low-grade fever for almost a week, I think, when he was cutting the molars. So it's just not fun, but you know, it has to happen sooner or later, and if we can just get like all the rest of the teeth out of the way at once, it'll suck during that time, but then we'll be done and don't have to really deal with that for a little while until he cuts his next molars, but and then starts losing his teeth, which we're a ways away from that. As far as me, I emotionally am struggling a bit with just kind of life, but managing the best I can. I am dealing with a lot of anger a lot of the time about how things are, and I struggle with that, and I have a counselor who I see weekly, who I was seeing for postpartum stuff. I started seeing her a little over a year ago, probably, and Lex is sitting in one of the cabinets. So that has been really good to have her and have someone to talk to and all of that. But definitely dealing with a lot of anger and resentment and just, you know, not good, warm, fuzzy feelings. And there's a lot of strain between Eric and I because of everything that's going on, and his inability to really help and contribute to the family very much. I mean, he is still the one that is earning the money because he is on disability. He's through his job. And so he is technically the one that's still bringing in the money, but like, I am in charge of pretty much everything else around the house and with Lex, and then additional extra things to help Eric here and there, although I honestly leave him to his own devices for the most part because that's just what I need to do. And that so far has not been an issue for the most part. So anyway, so that's kind of life right now. These past couple weeks have been really stressful. Hopefully they will get a little bit easier. We have also had my parents here quite a bit, mainly my mom, who is, it's nice to have help, but it's also stressful to have her around. So, but she is like the one who is most available and able to help bring Eric to clinic and stuff. Do you want more rice cake? So I'm gonna stop here before I run out of space and continue to ramble on and use up all your time. So thank you for watching. Thanks for thinking of me and us and sending good energy or whatever you can. I appreciate it. And I will talk to you guys again soon.